Hello stock traders, I hope all of you are having a fantastic Friday morning and are ready for this weekend coming up. In today's video, I'm going to give you 5 stocks that have a high likelihood of squeezing. And I did one of these videos on Monday morning and it did very well, and I'm going to cover the results from that one. And so you might want to take these and really put these on your watch list because some of these have been really powerful. There's been a couple of them that have been duds, but I'm trying to get better and better all the time at picking great stocks for you. But before I get going in this video, if you could do me a favor, please hit that most amazing and wonderful like button. Also, if you haven't done so before, please subscribe and turn on those bell notifications so you don't miss out on a new stock picks video. I do have a Patreon group. If you want my buy and sell alerts and you want to know about the different stocks that I'm entering and exiting and how I trade and what I do, then you will want to be a member of that group, at least the basic level, to really get in there and get to learn some of the different strategies that are out of there. Last year, I had a 185% gain on my alert picks, and the year before that, a 1,421% gain, and the year before that, personally, I did not have a YouTube channel, but a 235% gain. So I've had a lot of success over the last couple of years and want you to see the different strategies that I trade. And the goal is to learn the strategy. Don't follow me, but follow my strategy. Learn how I do it. And you can learn by just doing the strategy and just by participating and seeing how and when those alerts go on, why they go on, and when they come off. Anyway, let's get into and start talking about some of these different stocks that this last week. And number 5 on Monday morning was BLNK, and over since Monday it has been up 0.07%. So pretty much flat, nothing really to write home on that one. Number 4 was VTNR. And since Monday, it's been up 3.33%, so it's done pretty well. Number 3 is FFIE, was up 3.84%. And number 2 was the big one. Number 2 was INDO, and over the last week since Monday, up 166.38%. That one really squeezed. The others didn't quite squeeze yet. They may here soon. And number 1 was EVGO, and if you would have bought that on Monday, you would have been down 2.61%. This volatile market, it did not do that great, but overall, a really fantastic little move on that Monday video. So you don't want to miss out on those squeeze videos for sure. All right, let's get to a new list. And I've done a lot of research on these, and so these are ones that I find, now this is just my opinion, I'm not a financial advisor, trade these at your own risk, but these are the ones that I have the stats. They got the stats to really move, and so you will want to have those on your watch list and see if the Russell is moving up, then these stocks most likely are going to do fantastic. So the Russell is the index, ticker symbol IWM is the index that you want to watch for these that can really move. These should move with the Russell very well. All right, number 5 is Tattooed Chef, ticker symbol TTCF. My good friend John loves this stock and he's traded it quite a few times. And so this has finally showed up on my algorithm and I've done the work on it. And so this one has a high likelihood of a squeeze upcoming. So it has a 38.26% short percentage. It also has a 77.95% borrow fee rate, which means it's extremely expensive to short. And so I like how this is moving, how we have hit lows, and how it's now starting to be a little bit ascending. So we could see a squeeze happen and shorts start to panic on this, and this one could really move up, and it's one to watch. All right, number 4. Number 4 is Smile Direct Club, ticker symbol SDC. It has a 31.42% short percent interest and has a 34.59% borrow fee rate. It has formed this nice bottom here, and it appears to be starting to have some decent momentum. It's still a good value, and getting above this line up here at $2.98 is a really big deal for it. But I would want to go in a little bit earlier than that. 1.75 is the absolute low here. So it's definitely holding up. There's some support here, and this is one that I think is way undervalued. and has a high short percentage and really could get going if everything started moving on it. All right, let's go to number 3. Number 3 is Corsair Gaming, and this one just closed this gap down below. And so this one's really interesting because it really bounced. We have a positive move on the 1348. This yellow is the 13 EMA. This red is the 48. So we've had that. That's a very key mover for me. And 25.91% short interest, 25.83% borrow fee rate. So again, this one has a high percentage chance of moving upwards. I like it for a move this next week, especially, who knows what's going to happen with the market. It's been very, very volatile, but the volatility should really help out some of these to scare out some of those bears for sure. All right, let's go to number 2, VTNR. And number 2, VTNR is holding above the support level that it's hit multiple times. Now it's starting to surge. I like this one for a big move. This is Vertex Energy, 28.69% short percentage, 6.49% borrow fee rate. So it's not very expensive to short. 6% interest is not very much, but it does have a high short interest of 28.69. And with energy costs and all kinds of different energy costs going up, this is one that, even though it was on Monday's list, I expect this one to really move at some point. It hasn't yet, so this is one I think could do really, really well. Let's go to number 1, and by far, this is the best of the best. So looking at this list, I like this one a lot, and I'm going to kind of talk about it more. Weber Incorporated, ticker symbol WEBR. They do gas grills, they do charcoal grills, a lot of outdoor equipment. I have one of their grills, so I like it. It works great. But you have a 30.33% short float and a 47.15% borrow fee rate. Very high. I mean, that is really, really high. There's not a lot of reason, in my opinion, to be bearish on this stock. They just had earnings, and I understand, earnings that came way down at earnings and then popped back up, but it's held this nice level. But the other thing that's been happening is we have insider activity on this and some insider purchases that have been very, very bullish. And so a short squeeze appears to really be about to turn on this. I like this for a huge move. And so this is one to watch this next week. I think it could do very well. I wish you all the best on the stock market. Please have a strategy behind each and every stock that you get into, and a reason for entering and a reason for exiting. It is imperative. The other thing that's imperative as an investor, and this again is just my opinion, but is to track your trades and track them by investment type. So if you are hearing from your brother-in-law that this particular stock is going to do well and you end up buying that stock, you should track how successful your win rate was listening to your brother-in-law, or how successful it was maybe if you followed an insider transaction that was open market and you bought and you swung it after so many days, and what your return on investment was for that one. Anyway, it's so important to keep track versus each and every one of your strategies, and so that you know where you're being successful and where you're not. And just to look at it, it's on paper. There's no denying it. You have to look it in the eye. I wish you all the best, and Raythoven out.